Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so today we're diving into one of those stories that'll make you smile, go ah, and maybe even text your dad after this. Seriously, we're talking about none other than our favorite multi-talented face that launched 1,000 fan edits man, the one and only Eunwoo. Now listen, when you think of Eunwoo, what comes to mind? Probably that angel face, right? Super polite, always hardworking, looking like he just walked out of a manhwa. Basically, a human green flag. So the idea that anyone could ever be strict with him? Yeah, it sounds illegal, but plot twist, someone was. And it was his dad. Yup, even baby Eunwoo got the classic dad discipline starter pack. And the reason? Oh, just wait. It's honestly the cutest thing you'll hear today. So back on August 2020, our boy sat down with Esquire to answer some fan questions. Very chill, very calm, and of course someone asked him, "Oppa, how do you stay so composed all the time?" And let me just say, same. Because if I was walking around looking like him, I'd be dramatically fainting in front of mirrors all day. Anyway, Eunwoo gets all thoughtful and says, "Well, I do lose my composure sometimes, but I try not to let emotions get the best of me." And he said he usually talks it out with people, especially his parents. He literally said, "My dad's advice really hits home." And at that point, even the producer couldn't resist and went, wait. What kind of advice are we talking about here? Like wise guru level? And then came the big question, was his dad strict with him growing up? And Eunwoo just casually goes, "Yeah, he was actually really strict with me when I was little." Like, sir, you can't just drop that and move on. But then he explained, and oh my gosh, get ready because it's so wholesome you'll want to hug a pillow. Turns out, every time they went to visit his grandma, his dad had one mission. And it wasn't about grades or chores. Nope, it was about rice. Yep, rice. He said, "When I was little, if I visited my grandmother's house, my dad would say I couldn't leave the table until I ate at least 3 bowls of rice, because my grandma really liked seeing me eat a lot." 3 bowls. So basically, tiny Eunwoo was being held hostage by steamed rice in the name of grandma's happiness. That's love right there. And get this, he said, "I was a little chubby when I was little because of my dad." Like, can you imagine chubby baby Eunwoo stuffing his cheeks just so grandma wouldn't be sad? That's the kind of family content I live for. Also, can we talk about how this explains why he's so thoughtful now? Like being raised in a home where your dad teaches you to care about grandma's feelings through rice? That's some next level character development. Honestly, the bond between Eunwoo and his dad? Certified cute. Not just because of the rice thing, but because he still takes his dad's advice seriously. And you can really tell he respects him so much. The strictness wasn't about being harsh, it was about raising him right. And now we've got this grounded, humble superstar who's still all about family. So tell me, what would you do if your dad made you eat 3 bowls of rice at every meal? Comment below because I know someone out there's thinking, "Oh yeah, my uncle did that to me too." And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with that one friend who's obsessed with Eunwoo. You know the one. But wait, we're not done. Because just when we thought this couldn't get any sweeter, our Prince Eunwoo gave us another peek into his personal life. And this time, it's all about his mom and little brother. So, rewind to December 2024. The first episode of TVN's variety show, Rented in Finland, airs. And there's Eunwoo looking all domestic in a kitchen. But this isn't just any kitchen, it's his mom's kitchen. He's there, sleeves rolled up, ready to cook. And I already know half of you paused the video to scream, because watching him cook, that's already enough content to last a year. But there's more. He says, "This is my mom's house. I came to visit." And boom, suddenly we're in the middle of what looks like the most adorable family vlog ever.
다진 마늘 얼마나 넣는데?
좀 많이 넣는 게 좋을 것 같아. 됐어? 그 정도면 될 것 같아.
His mom's right there, watching over him like every Asian mom ever. You know the type. Arms crossed, staring down the cutting board, mentally judging the angle of your knife.
더 크게?
이 정도? 이 정도?
이 정도?
And at one point she tells him to cut carrots.
당근.
당근? 싫은데?
싫어도 색깔을 위해서는 좀 하는 게 좋지 않을까?
아니야. 실용으로 가자.
And what does Eunwoo do? He straight up pouts and says, I don't like carrots. That's it. We caught him. Our perfect boy has a weakness, and it's carrots. But the way he said it, it wasn't bratty. It was more like, ugh, Mom, not the orange sticks again. And honestly, relatable. Give me all the rice, but leave the carrots out. But even while complaining, he turns around and goes, Mom, watch out there when the oil starts splattering. Like, he's a gentleman while frying meat. Who does that?
불을 있잖아. 일들로 끄려면. 너 너무 뜨겁다. 튀긴다.
엄마 옷 조심해.
And then, just when I thought this scene couldn't get any more wholesome, his younger brother shows up. Yes, that younger brother. The one who broke the internet a while ago for being just as good looking as his hung. His name's Lee Dong-hee, and this man walked in like it was no big deal, just casually showing off the same family visuals. He didn't cook, but he did what all little brothers do best. Taste test. When the food was ready, he tries it and goes, delicious. Just one word. That's all it took for Eunwoo to smile and say, at least Dong-hee approves. And it's so obvious how close they are. Eunwoo even joked, actor Dong-hee will also be there, and told his brother to say something to him. And Dong-hee replies with the softest message, Hyung, I'm always cheering for you. Like, stop. My heart can only handle so much in one video. Even their mom was joining in, complimenting the food, smiling like the proudest mom on earth. That kitchen, it was overflowing with love, jokes, and way too much visual power in one family. So to recap, we've got a strict but sweet dad who enforced a rice-eating quota in the name of love, a mom who lovingly micromanages her idol son's cooking, and a little brother who's basically fanboying from the sidelines while being handsome for no reason. And this is why Eunwoo is the way he is. It's not just about his talent or looks, it's about where he came from. A home full of warmth, teasing, and genuine care. Let me know what you thought about these stories in the comments. I seriously want to hear if anyone else relates to the 3 bowls of rice rule or the mom watching you cook pressure. And hey, please don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and share it with your fellow K-pop loving friends. If you found this heartwarming or even just mildly entertaining, help us out and spread the love. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one where we'll probably be crying again over how perfect this man is. Until then, take care, eat your rice, and maybe cut your carrots. Bye!